off to lesson 4, and it's on adding and subtracting fractions. And of course, fractions are rational numbers. And when you add or subtract fractions, you need to look at the denominator, because the denominator tells you the size of the piece. And so when you're adding and subtracting, if they're the same denominators, you just add the numerators across. But if you do not have the same numerators, they're unlike fractions. For instance, find 1/2 plus 1/4. If you look at the denominator, and that would be down here, the denominators, they are not the same. One's in half and one's a fourth. And so we need to make them the same size. So if we had a pie, this here would be certainly bigger piece than this piece here. But anyways, we need to make them actually the smaller. So we're going to multiply 2 times 2 to get the common denominator of 4. We can bring that one down. And we will multiply the numerator times 2. And if you look at that, and if you really look at this, 2/4 is the same thing as 1/2. So now we have common denominators. They're both being four sizes. And we have 3 plus 1 is 3/4. And remember, when you're simplifying fractions, when you have the answer, and we've gone over this before, if you have 1 away from the denominator, the numerator is 1 less than the denominator, 1 is done. You are simplified. Number 2 gets a little bit harder, and it says find -3/4 plus 5/9 plus 7/4. Okay, so if we're going to do that, I think the best bet would be, of course there's many ways to do it, but if you look at these denominators, there's a fourth and a fourth here, and so we're going to pull this fraction and this fraction. The number takes a sign, and so now we have -3/4. Let's write that out, -3/4 plus 7/4. We have a negative, so we use our negative rules, and they are different, so you subtract them, and you're going to get 4/4. And the 7 takes it, so it's positive, and now we're going to bring down the 5/9. Well, if we look at that, we can automatically say that this is a whole, and we have 5/9 left over. So you can shuffle that around. Remember, now we're using our fraction rules and our negative rules that come into play. Thank you.